Okay, morning everyone. I don't have students today, so I'm going to teach the way I am doing it now, just talking to the screen. Uh, I had I had planned certain activities for today, and some of them are first of all to correct the homework that I had given to you, the one that was related to the career ladder. So we're going to start with that. Okay, so I'm going to share the screen, and we're going to start working with the correction of that homework. Okay, so wait a minute, please. I'm going to share the screen, and we're going to try to do the exercises that appear there. Okay, here I have it. Okay, some of the vocabulary that I had was the following. Okay, I think that last class with some students were working with this, and we did the first part. But anyway, we have in here out of work, was unemployed, for example. Then leave a company could be two things like quit, for example, and the other one was to resign. Yep. Be given a better position in a company is be promoted. Yeah. Be promoted. Future possibilities in a job, we would say expectancies. Yeah. Stop working often at 60 or 65 is to retire. Yeah. Workers in a company, employees. And take control of something, I think it is take up. Take over, I can't remember, but I'm going to check it I'm going to check it. Wait for me. But anyway, let's continue. Don't write this one, and then you can check it with the paper. All right. Okay. Let's continue with this. Now it says find the logical answer on the right for each of the questions on the left. Okay. Why did they sack her? Obviously, this is the one. All right. I don't know if I can do that. Let's see. Insert forms. With this, we could do this here. So it would be, why did they sack her? Because she was late for work every day. Why did her promote her? Because she was the best person in the department. I have to do it every time, okay? Here. Wait, Tiare, please. She was the best person. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I'm going to admit my first student. Okay. Okay, there you go, Tiare. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I'm correcting or checking the last exercise that I gave you, which is the career ladder, and where I am doing the exercises. Now you can see what am I doing. Did you do this, Tiare, by the way?
No.
No, you didn't. Okay, I sent it last class, and here we're learning the vocabulary related to work. Okay, for example, in here we have dismiss someone, that means to fire someone, unemployed, a person who doesn't work or who is out of work. When you leave the company, you quit or you resign a post. When you are given a better position in a company, you are promoted. The future possibilities in a job, our expectancies, future expectancies. When you stop working at age 60 or 65, 60 for women, 65 for men, is when you retire. And workers in a company are called employees. Now, in here, I am doing this exercise that says, find the logical answer on the right for each of the questions on the left. Here I have the answers, and here I have the questions. What did they sack her? Sack was a synonym for, that was in the other page. I gave you the page with the explanation, and now the page with the exercises. To sack is when you fire someone from a job, okay? When you fire someone. Do you understand that? Tiare? Do you understand the idea of sacking someone?
No.
Yeah. For example, when you have to hire someone is when you give him or her a contract. You sign a contract and you hire that person. Yeah. And to fire is the opposite. You fire someone when you don't want that person to work in your company or in your business anymore. So if you are the boss, you can fire that person or you can sack that person. All right? That is the
Okay.
idea of to sack. Okay? Did you get it now?
Yes.
Yes? All right. Okay. So why did they sack her? Because she was late for work every day. So obviously, if she was late for work every day, they are going to sack her. Okay? Why did they promote her? Now the opposite. You sack someone when he doesn't do a good job, but you promote someone when that person is doing a good job. And then you say, because she was the best person in the department. Now, why did she apply for the job? Why did she apply for the job? You have because she was 60, because she needed more training, because she was out of work. There is Kimberly, because she was out of work, or because she didn't like her boss. Why do you think is the answer, Tiare? Why did she apply for
C,
the job?
C or D?
You would say because she was out of work. So, as she was out of work, she applied for the job. All right. So this is the one. Okay. So here, oops. Why did she apply for the job? Because she was out of work. ¿Por qué postuló al trabajo? Porque no tenía trabajo. Estaba fuera del trabajo. Okay. Why did she retire now? Tiare.
A,
A. So say it in English. Say it in English, Tiare.
because she was 16.
Because she was 60. That's right. Why did she resign? To resign is when you decide to leave the job. It's your option. You decide to leave the job. Okay? So why did she resign? Tiare.
Um, because she didn't like her boss.
Okay, so because she didn't like her boss. That's right. Okay, so that is the answer. She resigned because she didn't like her boss. Okay, so finally, why did she go on the course? Because she needed more training. Okay, so do you understand the idea of training, Tiare?
Um, it's like take a course.
Sorry?
It's like take a course.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's to train is to when you don't know something, you have to train, you have to do exercises in order to to learn what you're to learn what you want to learn. That is the idea. That is train. In Spanish, we like entrenar. Yeah. Okay. I think I moved something or not. Because she didn't like her. Yeah, this is the one. Now let's continue with the other part. Complete these sentences with a suitable word. Kimberly, are you there?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, you are. Read number one and tell me if you can find a suitable word.
He's not happy in his own country. He wants to work abroad.
He wants to
Work abroad?
work abroad. That's right. That is the answer. I'm going to write it in here. Work abroad. Okay, what about the second one? Continue, Kimberly, because Tiare was not in the class last was not in the last class, so you
Okay.
were in the last class. Maybe you remember, or you, if you did the homework, you would know. So
Okay.
number two,
I don't want a full-time job. I prefer to work part-time.
I prefer to work part-time. That's right, part-time. Okay. What about the other one?
Emma, no, basta. Sorry, that's my niece. She liked to go to another on another training. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, okay, let's leave it then. She'd like to go on another training. Okay, so I think she want an in-house training, but let's leave it. Okay, you can do it when you finish the class. You can go in the paper that explain that. Okay,
Okay. It says, I'm bored in my job. I need a fresh start.
a fresh.
Start?
Yeah, all right. The other one.
At the end of this year, we should get a good pay. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, okay. Let's leave it then. Number six. Pay rise is
Oh, pay rise?
pays right. Pay rise.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, got
Under
it. Okay. She's got more than 100 workers under her control.
her. You say only
Oh,
under
under her.
her. Okay. Then
Okay, I didn't know he was. Okay, I
seven.
didn't know he was the new manager. When did he take this position?
Yeah. Take this position or take up. I think it is also.
Okay, okay, take up. Okay,
All right. And the last one.
okay. I know it's not a great job. How much does she get paid?
How much? How much does she get? Yeah.
Okay.
How much does she get? Okay. Good. Now in here it's a matter of vocabulary. For example, you have some verbs and you have the general noun and the person. For example, to manage is the verb. Management is the general term, the management, general noun, and the person related to manage. What would be the name for the person?
Manager.
Manager. That's right. Whoops, I didn't.
Cute.
Oh, I wrote it in
Very,
there.
yeah, very tiny.
How can I do it then? I don't know how to do it. Oh, let's see. No, no. Well,
We can
maybe
imagine.
if I do it, no, no. Let's do it orally only. Yeah. Okay. Management. Person manager. Promote.
Mhm.
What is the general noun?
Promotion.
Promotion and the person.
I don't know.
I don't think you have a person in there. You can be promoted,
Mhm.
but not uh, promovido. I think it doesn't exist in English. I was promoted. That is the, you don't have like a person for that. Okay.
Okay.
Employ,
Employment.
employment, and the person,
Employee.
employee. Okay. To resign,
Mm,
yeah.
I don't know
Resign
the
is
general.
a difficult word. The resign. What is it in Spanish? Resign.
Mm,
Renuncia. o renunciar, perdón. La renuncia is resignment. No, sorry, resignation.
A resignation.
Resignation. And you don't have a person for that, okay?
Okay.
Only the resignation. Okay, what about the other one? Retire?
Retirement.
Retirement? And the person? And the person?
Retire.
A retired person, yeah. And then general for train?
Training.
Train. To train? General? It's train, I think it is. Training, sorry. Training. And the person?
Trainee.
Trainee, that's right. Trainee. Let's see if I can. I can write it in here. Trainee. But in here I can't write. I don't know how to do it. No. Okay. Training is the general noun, but trainee is the person. Yeah. Now, talking about this, you can open your mic. Well, questions: are you responsible for anything or anyone? I don't think, because you are not, like, you don't have a job like as a boss, right? So you are not responsible for anyone. Have you had much training? No, these are for people who are working. Now, this one could be, for example, Kimberly, have you been on any training courses in your life?
Not that I can remember. I mean, just like the basic when they introduce you to the job, what you have to do and all that, but not like training program, something like that. No.
Yeah, they didn't make you any training before starting the job?
No.
Okay. Okay, Tiare, have you ever worked in your life?
No, I haven't.
You haven't yet. Okay, so it's gonna be a lot of fun when you start. Then, so you haven't been promoted. In your case, Kimberly, were you promoted when you were working?
And no, because like there's not any position for that type of job to be promoted. It's just like,
Yeah. Okay, so this is kind of for people who are working. I could answer some of these questions. Yeah. For example, now it says, are you responsible for anything or anyone in my job? Well, I'm kind of a boss now. So I am responsible for the teachers of the department, not only about English pedagogy, but also translation, and all the people that work in the Departamento de Lenguas Extranjeras. So I'm responsible for a lot of people nowadays. Yeah, and I'm responsible for 3 courses of studies. Yeah, that is to say, traducción, English pedagogy, translation, and tourism, I think. Some teachers of tourism. And then, have you had much training from the company? Yeah, a lot of training. Every year we have training for example, this year we have training in Zoom, in e-aula, and now they are offering some other trainings, but I don't want to take them because I have too much job, too much work. Sorry. Have you been on any training courses? Yes, this summer before starting classes, I was in Zoom and in e-aula. Have you been promoted from the time you started your job? In here, we are not promoted. I mean, being a teacher, you're not promoting. You are getting other positions with time, but you are not promoted for the boss. It's because you are old, so you start getting other positions. That's it. Okay. Do you normally get a good pay raise at the end of each year? No, that's not very. The salary is what the government decides, and the growing of the money or the rise of the money is just IPC. Okay, so it's 2%. I don't know, the general raising of any public worker. What do you think about your future prospects in the university? No prospects because I am going to retire. So I'm thinking about that. I'm not going to retire. Okay, so that is the first part that we were supposed to do is to review these exercises. Now we are going to go back to the book. Okay, so let's continue with this. You know, girls, that we have had certain bad news recently. Yesterday, a teacher from Vespertino died. I don't think I don't think you met him because he worked at Vespertino and he was a literature teacher. But we are kind of I didn't know him. You know, I knew only his name, but it's sad to know that a person that is a colleague has died. And for what I knew, it's very sad because he had a heart attack. And when he was teaching yesterday, he felt felt bad, and he told his students that he didn't feel well, that he was going to stop his class, and then so he left, and then yesterday when they went to see him to his house, he had died. So it's kind of really sad, a very sad situation. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm going to work with this part. Okay. So take a look at this. In here, we're going to use certain vocabulary related to work. Okay. In this part says job requirements. Yeah, job requirements and vocabulary for that. This is an ad, a newspaper ad, in which they are asking for an assistant teacher, I think, or something like that. No, it's a research assistant. Okay, so you can see, and we can read this, okay, in order to review the vocabulary. So Tiare, please start reading this, please. Can you see it? This part, Tiare.
Yes.
From the very
You will
beginning.
be
Research
okay.
assistant.
Research assistant, natural history, net, TV,
Yeah.
full-time position plus benefits starting 12-month contract.
Okay, so this is, you know, they are asking for one person. This person is related to television. It's a natural history net, okay? And he's going to be a research assistant. Do you understand the word research, Tiare?
Like looking for?
Claro. Yes, investigation. Okay, it's a person that is going to assist another person to investigate. Yeah, what type of job is a full-time position, but it has benefits. Okay, it has benefits. Yeah, and also it's a 12-month contract. That is pretty good because it's a complete contract. It's not for 10 months like teachers, for example, sometimes it's a whole year. Okay, now see the things that they are putting in the ad. Read that, please, Tial.
You will be responsible for assisting the research coordinator on a variety of movie
Variety,
projects.
on a variety.
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 On a variety of movie projects. Managing movie productions materials such as scripts and footage.
Footage. Okay, managing movie production materials such as scripts. Do you know what a script is?
No, I don't.
It's the when they make a movie, they write the dialogues. So
Okay.
all those dialogues are the script. Okay, and footage.
Yeah.
Okay, continue. Dealing.
Dealing
Dealing.
dealing with questions related to current and past projects.
Okay, do you understand the idea of deal with, Tiare? To deal with?
Lidiando.
To deal with this, yeah, it has to be, or it is related, yeah, okay. Dealing with questions, that is to say, they have to answer questions related to current and past projects, okay? Okay, now, Kimberly, read the other two aspects. You will have and you will be. Kim, are you there? Oh, it's just not there. Continue reading then, Tiare, please.
I'm here.
Kimberly, okay, Kimberly. You will have and you will be. Read that.
Okay. You will have a degree in a relevant subject, preferably 1-2 years experience in movie production, excellent database and research skills. You will be organized and independent, able to meet strict deadlines, good at working under pressure.
All right. Okay. So that is the ad that is probably in the paper or in any place, and then you have to send a resume and cover letter to jobs@nhnTV.com, and the application deadline is June the 15th. Any vocabulary that you don't get? Do you know what a resume is?
Yes, we went through that with Miss Patty, but
Yeah.
is database.
Sorry?
Database.
Database? Well,
Yeah.
yeah, that's kind of your database, right? Okay. And it's another word for resume. What is it in English?
CV.
CV. Yeah. Uh-huh. Have you ever written a CV, Kimberly?
Yes, I think we all have.
Yeah. Tiare, you have also written a CV or not?
Can you repeat?
Have you ever written a resume or a CV to apply for a job?
Yes, but I never applied for a job.
You've never applied for a job. Okay. Are you scared of working or not? Why not?
Yes.
But you can start doing something. Well, I was really scared when I was like you. I was studying, and you know I uh, I I saw working so far away, so far away. I was relaxed studying, but suddenly I got married. So all my fears and scares had to disappear because I had to start working. So I had to start applying for jobs and things like that. And I had to start working. Suddenly, all I had to forget about my fears. I had to forget about my worries. And I said, well, I have to work. I was a, I was a married person. I had a boy, a son. So my obligation was to work. But like you, I was afraid of working at the beginning, especially teaching. I was afraid of teaching. I didn't know what was going to happen. I was very insecure, very shy. I was very shy when I was like you, very shy. I never talked. But then suddenly I had to start working, and that's it. You start and you start, okay. And so it was good. Now let's take a look at the rest of the exercises here. It says read the job and find the following things: responsibilities, deadline for applications, skills and qualifications required, personal qualities required. Can you find them in this ad? What can you find immediately?
Responsibilities.
Yeah, what responsibilities?
Assisting the research coordinator, managing movie production, and dealing with questions.
All right, okay. What about the deadline?
Yes.
What is the
June.
deadline, Tiare?
A date
Yeah, but in this case, what is the deadline?
June 15.
June 15th. That's right. Yeah. Then personal qualities required. What are the personal qualities required for the job?
Organized and independent,
Yeah.
and able to meet strict deadlines, and good at working under pressure.
All right. Okay. Yep. So this is kind of the thing that you have to do with this. And now, uh, which of these qualities would be useful for the job in the ad? Okay. I want you to think about being a teacher. Yeah. You have in there some qualities like conscientious, creative, energetic, hardworking, methodical, and self-confident. If you think about a teacher, which, according to your opinion, are the best qualities that a teacher must have? If you have to choose, which one would you choose? Let's see, you can choose only two. What would be the ones that you would choose? For example, Kimberly.
I would choose methodical and creative.
Methodical and creative. What about you, Kim? Sorry, Tiare.
Energetic and creative.
Energetic and creative. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. A teacher has to be also. I think that all of them match a job as a teacher. Okay. You have to be energetic. You have to be creative, but you have to be hardworking. You have to be methodical. You have to be self-confident also, because when you are teaching, you have to know what you're doing. All right. So you have to be self-confident and yes,
What is conscientious?
conscientious. I think conscientious is like a high to have consciousness about what you're doing. Okay,
Oh, okay.
like a empathic or something like that. Okay, yeah. So I think that a teacher has to be empathic. Yeah, sympathetic with the students. So I think that all of them match the teacher. Okay, okay. Now I would like you to think about. Let me see. I am here. Yeah. Uh, if you had to call an ad for a teacher, what would be your qualifications? What would be the qualifications for a teacher?
If we were to write the ad, or if we were to apply for the job?
No, if you have to write an ad like this one, calling for a teacher.
I would write responsible, somebody that's responsible and hardworking.
Yeah.
And
Would you care? Would you care about, for example, Tiare, would you care about the image of the teacher? Is it important for you to the image of a teacher?
Yes, the image.
Yeah,
You
the
you
image. You
can
like to
say
see the way he dresses or she dresses, the way he or
yes.
she looks.
We have to be formal.
It has to be formal. Okay. For example, let's suppose that you are a director in a school, right? Director in school, and you see a teacher who's coming with the long hair, for example, a man coming with a long hair, and some piercings and some tore jeans. Would you allow him to work in your school?
Mm, I I think that I have no to discriminate it, but no,
No. What would you tell
because
him?
the student will do the same.
Yeah. But would you give him some, let's see, you can't find any other way to find another teacher. He's the only one who has presented to your job, to the job. Okay, so what would you tell him? Okay, you have to accept him, but will you give him some advice?
Yes, that he can use piercing and that jeans
Okay, give me an.
and
I am the teacher. I am the teacher. Okay. Okay, I am really interested in working in your school, and but this is my style. So what? Talk to me like if I were the teacher. I am wearing long hair. Very difficult, but I am wearing long hair, and and my hair is loose. Yeah, I don't have a ponytail. I have some piercings and some tattoos, and I am wearing jeans, all with holes, etc. Give me some advice.
hello Ricardo, could you
Hi.
use
Yes.
a, a more formal cloth?
Yes, I do have some formal clothes, but I don't like to wear formal clothes. I don't like wearing a suit or a tie.
Do you know what type of school is it?
Yeah, I know that it's a good school. I have good I have heard good things about the school, but I don't know exactly.
Ricardo, there is something in you that I can accept because are your colegas
Colleagues.
or your colleagues use formal clothes and they
Ah,
follow the rules.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. So in the end, I would have to wear formal clothes then, you mean?
Yes.
Okay. And what about my hair? Do I have to cut? Do I have to cut my hair?
Now you can only use a cole.
Yeah. A ponytail, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah.
use ponytails.
Ah, I can do that. And what about my piercings? I love them.
You can use it in your free time if you want, but in
Yeah.
classes, no.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, the tattoos are difficult because you cannot clean them. But well, I'm going to try to be more formal. Yes, I'm going to try. I know I'm really interested in the job, so I'm going to try to be more formal. Thank you very much, Miss. Okay.
Okay,
See, yeah,
congratulations.
yeah. Okay. So that's the idea. I think that a teacher. What do you think, Kimberly? Do you think that teachers should be formal?
I mean, I think here it's a very strict rule to have like formal clothes and to have like a good appearance. But over like if we take a look at other places like I don't know Europe or other places, it's not necessary for teachers to be that formal.
Mm,
So I think here it's important.
yeah. Um, in a, for example, I remember that when I started teaching many, 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 many years, I've been a teacher for more than 40 years. But when I started teaching, uh, teachers had to be formal. I remember that I had to wear a tie. I had to wear, a shirt, not a t-shirt, for example. Um, I could, I could be sometimes semi-formal. I could wear jeans, but with a jacket and a tie. Okay. Long hair I mean, was not very normal in those days. But there were some teachers, some colleagues that used to wear long hair. In my case, I have never worn long hair, because I was when I had hair, I was very, I had very curly hair, so my hair grew to the sides, not long. So I avoided those type of long hair in my case. But in general, I wasn't so formal. Then because I've never liked to wear a tie, for example, it's difficult for me to wear a tie. So I tried to be half formal, a little bit formal, but not so much. Yeah. Um, in your case, girls, do you like formality? What is your opinion about that? If you are going to be teachers, are you going to be formal teachers, or are you planning to be like a little bit less formal, a little bit informal? What do you think? Okay, Kimberly, what is your option when you become
Um, I think that I would choose like semi-formal clothes because I honestly do not really like formal clothes. Like it's annoying to wear, but I understand that I need to, so maybe something in between.
what about for example high heel shoes?
Oh, I hate them. I hate them. So I think I would have to wear them maybe, but yeah, it sucks.
So you will never be like Miss Patty Vargas then.
I mean, I would love to, but it's kind of hard.
And she runs with the high heel shoes. Have you listened to her? Sometimes she's running with those high
Yes,
heel shoes. I don't know how she does it, but it's funny. And what about you, Tiare? What are
I
your
agree
plans
with
when you become a
Kimberly.
teacher?
I agree with her because semi-cloth is more comfortable for me, and I hate los tacos.
High heel, high heel shoes.
I hate that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, some people hate that. Nowadays, girls don't wear high heel very much. High heels very much. They are used to wearing, I don't know, sneakers and tennis shoes or things like that. So it's difficult to start wearing high heels. So it's a complicated thing. Okay, I would like you to write something like that. Um, how Try to write the following uh, sentences as an announcement or advertisement. I'm going to dictate them in Spanish and you will put them in English. Okay? Are you prepared?
Espere, profe.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to dictate. Usted estará encargado de enseñar 22 estudiantes. Usted estará encargado de enseñar 22 estudiantes. Coma, tendrá que prepararlos para dar una certificación.
¿Una qué dijo?
Certificación. Do you know what a certification is? Are those international tests, like, for example, CAT, PET, first certificate. The other one is, I forgot. CIA, etc. Those are certifications that you have for levels in order to become an expert in another language. Okay? So you will have, sorry, tendrán que enseñar a 22 estudiantes y prepararlos para que den una certificación. Tendrán un salario de 800,000 pesos mensuales con los siguientes beneficios.
¿Lo puede repetir, por favor,
Ya.
profe?
Tendrán un salario de 800,000 pesos mensuales más los siguientes beneficios. 2 puntos. Vacaciones pagadas, seguro médico y flexibilidad horaria. Punto aparte. Los requisitos para este trabajo son 2 puntos. Responsable, creativo, trabajador, metódico y organizado. ¿Ya? Punto aparte, deben vestirse bien. Y no se permitirá usar ni piercings, ni blue jeans gastados o rotos. Okay. Now, so I think that you are not going to be able to do it today, but I want you to have it for next class. The idea is that next class you are going to bring that kind of a translations using this vocabulary. All this vocabulary appears, remember, in the pages that I gave you with exercises. Okay, so to finish, we're going to do this thing, real life making and responding to requests. Oops, I think it.
Profe, una pregunta. Al comienzo puso, usted estará encargado de enseñar a, pero no escuché esa parte, o se le olvidó.
A 22 estudiantes.
¿20 estudiantes?
22, it's the same.
Okay.
It's the same. Well, I thought that this would be possible, but it seems that I don't have the listening. Okay. Anyway, we're going to start in here for next class, and we're going to learn in the next class. We're going to learn things related to how to ask for things in a polite way. Okay, so this is what we're going to see on Friday. Yep. So that would be all for today. It's almost time. And so next class, remember to do the homework, because in that way we can, you are going to be learning the vocabulary and using the vocabulary, because I think that this vocabulary is very, very useful. Okay, it's things that you need to know, because whenever you need to apply for a job, and if you know English, you have to know this vocabulary. Okay, so that would be all for today, and see you next class. Okay, see you on Friday.
See you, mister.
Okay, have a good day. Enjoy
You
and
too.
take care. Remember to be home. Don't go out.
Ok, adiós.
Bye.
Bye bye. See you then.
See you.